Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Veigar jungle. It might seem troll, and it kind of is for your first few levels, but once you're level 3, he's actually kind of insane, and you scale up super fast because you get to farm off of the large monsters, giving you additional AP off of your Q, and since you're ganking, you'll be blasting the enemies with abilities, and every ability you hit them with, including your E, will be giving you permanent AP. Veigar jungle is easily one of the best carries and scaling junglers in the game. You just need to work around his weak early start, which is starting out on the appropriate camp. Now, I've done solo, like no leashes before, and it works, but after the end of your 3 camp clear, you won't be full HP. So your 3 camp clear is going to be double buffs plus Gromp. So here we're going to do blue, Gromp, red buff. That is the plan. We're going to start with leash. We already let everyone know what was happening. 3 camp clear into gank, reset. Gank, we have Predator with Cheap Shot, Eyeball, Relentless, Absolute Gathering with double AP and armor. We're gonna go ahead and Q auto and try to kite this out. It's easier to kite it if you have ranged champions leashing you. And it's really not that bad since we can just walk it around. Now we are sitting on our Q for a bit here. That's all right. That is a-okay. You also have the option of backing early to get items, and your clear gets much easier the more levels and items you get, so that's always an okay option to say the least. So here, for example, I'm actually filling the wolves into reset. We don't have to go for red buff. That way we can also get our boots, so we can use our Predator. We'll line up our Q. We end up missing it on both of the smaller ones. It's fine though. We need one more Q on this guy. We're gonna walk out here. We want to play it safe. Now we can reset, get our Predator, get our refill back, and yeah, be ready to carry. Boots, control ward. At this point, if you did get invaded, you'd have a good chance of winning the fight, since you'll have boots advantage, and you can also use Predator, plus you have your refills back up. Zach's going to go top side here. I'll ping this out for the Tryndamere. You generally want to get your E at this point so you can gank. And I'll go top side here. This is free actually. I have my Predator, so we're gonna cage W. There goes his little bloblets, and we'll try to Q last hit it. Ah, he took it. What a little butthole. That's fine. It is what it is. The Predator allows you to have successful ganks. If you don't take Predator, your ganks are going to be inconsistent, to say the least. Finish it off with our Q. We have cage for the Vlad. This is warded. We don't necessarily need our red buff right now. Wow, what a goofball. But yeah, we don't really need our red at the moment. It's not that important. All you really need is level 3. Since Zach is off the map, it's a good time for us to take these. He might go bot side, we'll see. It's easier to take scuttles once you have your smite up, so you can rip its shield really fast. It's best not to use your E to rip its shield, because it's a long cooldown and then you can't gank. You'll finish scuttle faster and then it's like, oh, okay, now what? Bot lane doesn't really look gankable, so instead we'll just continue with our clear. And you'll find once you're level 3 and up, you clear very, very, very healthy. Things get a lot easier. They're extremely low HP right now. On Gromp, since it's ranged, I'll be taking a little bit more damage. That's alright. We'll heal back up. Gromp's one of those camps, the lower you're on health, the more it heals you anyways, so it only matters so much. Auto into the Q. That's a +3 permanent AP. We're already at a free 28, which is a lot of gold. It's over 400 gold. You can also use your cage to help you clear. I wouldn't recommend it if you think you're going to get invaded. because then you won't have a way to defend yourself. Auto attack into the Q, and we can look for gank at this point, or just take our red buff. Bot lane isn't gankable, mid lane isn't very gankable, so staying in our jungle is fine. As long as your Predator is up, it's going to be a good gank. Predator, E, W, Q. Once you get Everfrost, your ganks become even more consistent, because you can Everfrost into cage. If you land the Everfrost, then you can land your cage for free if you place it perfectly. Auto Q. Q's doing about 126. Now we can look for a reset if we want to, or look for the gank if we have enough HP. Doing about 160. You can place your rock to try not to hit certain things, since it is a circular hitbox. And full HP. Like I said, your clears get way healthier for each level that you get. You start stacking up the AP as well. Oh, it's warded. Mid lane doesn't look very gankable. We could look for an invade against someone like a Zac. Zac's pretty easy to fight. All our camps are down except for blue buff. We could look for a reset here. Lost Chapter would be a solid back. We'll Predator for this. We'll force out his blood pool. Not too bad. So we kind of have to cross over anyways. Their bot lane's missing. Our level 6 isn't going to be necessarily delayed, but it's not a super early level 6. We haven't been taking much minion XP. We haven't been really splitting it. This looks gankable. Got it, 169. Yeah, these guys are toasted and roasted. Got the cog flash. Twitch has nowhere to go. I have no clue where he went there. Got him with the QW. My cage is on cooldown though. I'll smite that. We get the level up. I have to flash. We chunked him pretty hard, but we're taking a lot of damage for it. MF gets the kill. Not bad. Not bad at all. You don't really need to rush tier 2 boots on Veigar. All you need is tier 1s for the Predator, and then you can focus on building AP. Zac's mid lane, he has his blue buff. We'll go for a blue Gromp. Your W gets on a lower cooldown per your passive. The more stacks of your passive you have, it gets lower on 10% cooldown for every 50 stacks. So right now our W's on a 10% shorter cooldown. Pretty sweet. Only 6 seconds. This is 4. E's at 18. R's at 109 seconds. I don't want to pull the Gromp over yet. Definitely kite him out harder. I was debating whether or not we should take Gromp and blue at the same time. It's probably best that we don't at the moment. That way we don't die for no reason. This isn't warded. These guys are gonna step up here in a second. I'm gonna Predator in. Easy cage, WQ auto. Trying to let Draven get the kill. I might actually die here potentially. Twitch is doing a lot of damage. I probably should have just taken the kill. I was really trying to let him get his adoration stacks in. In hindsight, maybe not worth. We want to get our Q last hit here. We'll drag it out, let our jungle item burn. Auto Q. Q's doing 208. It's a good thing we let it burn, otherwise we would have missed it. Got one of the small ones. We're at 70 free AP. To give you perspective, if you're having a very easy time on Veigar mid lane, at this point you would have around 70 to 80 AP. So this is on Veigar jungle where the early game's hard. You get to get away with playing a hyper scaling, hyper carry champ. And not really fall behind either, unless you get invaded by enemy jungler. But like you saw, if you just do a 3 camp clear into reset, it's hard for them to abuse you, because then you'll be full HP with boots, refill. And worst case scenario, you can run away, go take their camps, or run away, go do a gank somewhere else. There's nothing for us to take over here. Yeah, Trindamir's wrecking that guy. My R is up. Might be able to do something here. Vlad seems to always have blood pool though. I was gonna blue smite him and run. He's full HP and he kind of walked into me there, so. We can't afford our Everfrost. I guess we can just take red buff. That's fine. The slower pace the game, the longer the game, the better it is for you on a Veigar jungle. Just like it is on a Veigar support or Veigar mid. I'm not going to waste blue smite on this. We don't need to. It'd be pretty pointless. Auto Q. Q's doing about 250 now. We're going for the GP. He doesn't have any magic resist or any HP items. Zach was just bot side. We're safe to invade him. W gives vision. We can check for his wolves. That's nice. Should be low enough now. There it is. Very nice. It's GP's time to suffer. Predator in. I need Trindamir to do his thing. Trindamir is not interested at all. I guess it's because his R is on cooldown. I think it's still doable, especially if he does some damage. Our R chunks. Our R is doing 320 base damage up to 640. That's absolute chunks. We have our Everfrost, pretty good item back. Pick up a control ward, head back out onto the map. You want to try to focus on the lanes that can't outplay your E. So the two people who can outplay it is basically GP and Vlad. Vlad with the blood pool, GP with the orange. Therefore, our best gank is bot side against the Twitch cog. They can only do a true outplay with their flash. They can still auto me from within the cage. That's the point of the Everfrost, though. We want to be able to hold him still so we can land our skill shots. I assume this isn't warded. Zach's watching it though. Draven actually just low-key knocked him out of my cage, not realizing it. He died fast. Get another point in our rock. You max cage last generally because you want to get as much damage as possible. That Twitch poison's brutal. I think these guys are really killable. Goodbye, 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒. I was actually trying to R the Twitch, believe it or not. Yeah. I missed my R. Wasted it on the 𝐒𝐿𝐂. We could have just killed him with an auto or blue smite for that matter. We'll flash Q for it. It's worth for every kill or assist you got an enemy champion. It's a permanent 5 AP. So there, when we hit him with the Q, we got a permanent 1. Plus, since it was a kill, we got another 5. 5. So a total of 6, which is a lot. A lot of gold value. We're at permanent 115 AP. I like it. We didn't even use our Everfrost there. If you struggle with activatable items, just go for Ludens. Ludens will... Oh, that cage was terrible. That was the worst cage of my life. Oof. Oh well. We'll do a better cage this time. Where it actually works. Your W placements is a lot like a Karthus Q. You can use it defensively in between you and a melee champ. It's generally used best offensively inside of your cage though. Jungle item Omnivamp, keeping us alive. Pull the raptors into the cage. I want the big one. There it is, doing about 318. Hit him with an audible back off into the queue. I'll go for this wave real quick. This is worth pretty much as 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿's. Cha! I got it. Our Predator's back up. Ours back up will go bot. Every time you're eating Preds up, it's a decent gank. Plus, if the R's up, woo-wee. It's a really good gank. Perfect lane 2 gank. Other than my AD carry perma pushing. Still might be able to make this work. Never mind. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋𝐒 chunked us. Instead, we'll reset. Get some solid items here. Should be able to go for against their team. I don't know if Sorks are even worth it. I'd rather have Lucids. Then we'll go for... pick up a Darksil. Kind of want to go for a Rabadon. Cosmic wouldn't be bad though for extra mobility. All three of these are really good options. I'll go for the Hourglass because the Twitch Burst. If Vlad pops R on me, he starts charging his AoE ability and Twitch pops R, it'd be perfect time to Zhonya's and block out most of their team's damage. Or if Zach's about to hit me in midair and my cage is on cooldown, I can Zhonya's and survive. Because ultimately, if you can get down more than one cage in a team fight, several W's, it's going to be very challenging for the enemies at that point. We still haven't used our Everfrost against champions. We'll find it here eventually. Got it. I'll just smite it. I don't want... Ooh, hey, Twitch. Drop an R on his face. Down he goes. Close fight. Could also use Predator for a little bit more damage. Looks like GP's pushing. Check the bush. It's also a good reason to have Lucids. Get your R on a lower cooldown. It's your only non-skill shot ability. By having that up more often, it can give you some really good consistency. We could play simply for Drag Soul since we're Veigar, or we could grab Heralds along the way. We need to just make sure we're still getting camps and stuff. We need to constantly be consuming things with our Q. Got him with the cage. I whiffed, but Victor finished. I'll take it. +2. +2. Not like this, Zach. Ah! We blue smited him. He's slowly running us down. We had a defensive W there. He gets away. I think my R just came up right as he leaped. If my Everfrost was up, I should have used it. I don't know if it was, though. I don't really want to stay. We can back off and wait for drag fight. Predator's on a cooldown. We're low HP. There's no reason to get ourselves killed. Place a W to try to set up the big one. I don't want to kill the small ones. I want to kill them with my Q, not the W. That way we can get the perma stacks. That was a decent cage. Auto Q. Q's doing about 375 against big monsters. Big monsters have armor and magic resist. The small ones don't. I'll Everfrost it, take off its shield real quick. Auto attack Q. 385. We're at a free 176 AP. It's like having 2 free AP items. Most AP items give 60 to 80. I'm excited. The enemy team scales really well. So do we. This is going to be a lot of fun in team fights. We're going to have to pick up a Void Staff this game. High HP Vlad, high HP Zach. We're going to need to be able to shred. I missed my W. I should have blue smited before I threw out my skill shots. I would have missed less. We'll go ahead and flash that. What just happened? That was so weird. At least we got an assist on both of them. So we got a permanent 5 AP off of both. That's a permanent 10, not including the abilities we hit them with. But we died from something weird. It must have been Vladar. There's nobody near us. We'll go ahead and grab Zhonya's. That's going to keep us alive in these type of fights. Sure will. Dragon up in 126. As long as I Zac out of the air, I think we'll be fine. I don't think Everfrost stops dashes in mid-flight, but the E does. Against the Twitch, like I said, if we blue smited him, we would have landed our skill shots easier into the R. Your R is a huge execute, so you want to hurt them first. On its own, it will rarely have enough damage to truly one-shot someone. You have to typically land at least one ability. Predator's on cooldown. Most of our camps are down at the moment, so we'll start taking minions. We can do way more with it on Veigar than our teammates can at this point. Well, that's not good. I nearly just died to Vladimir. Good thing we had Zhonya's. Vlad's insanely fed. Really, really fed. Really strong champ. Catch the guys in the cage. Goodbye. Healed a little bit off them. One cool thing about Veigar is how fast he can take dragons and barons. His W is such a short cooldown as he starts stacking. What a wasteful E. It didn't do anything. Oh my god. I whiffed. They're all kind of going top right now. I wonder if we can take dragon by ourselves. We're kind of low HP, low mana. We're healing a decent amount off of it though. We're getting about 70 health from jungle item per WQ combined. Yeah, I can't do this. I don't have the mana. Or maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty low on mana. We're getting a lot back per second since we're so low. That's how the jungle item works. It gives more the lower you are, but this is ridiculous soloing this on Veigar when we're already low health, low mana. This Tryndamere is a little butthole. He keeps taking my camps. Go ahead and Q smite it, down it goes. Smited it before the Q landed. Alrighty, thank you very much, Gromp. Whew, I'm gonna go ahead and reset. I need to completely fill back up. We already have bot inhib. Probably time to group for Baron. I'm gonna go ahead and build into Rabadon's here. After Rabba, we'll go Void Staff. And if we don't have Dark Soul maxed out, we'll sell it and get a survivability item like Cosmic for the mobility. It's pretty much only Vlad who can one-shot me at the moment. They're actually taking that without me. Got it. I should have predatored a lot sooner. Got him with our Everfrost. So no need to use anything else there. Not bad at all. All I want to live is Twitch. Goodbye, Twitch. Shot the R just in case. He ended up being on top of my boulder, so in hindsight, we didn't need it. I don't want to deal with this guy. It's not worth dying. Yep, so I have the Zhonya's. That's why I have skill shots. So I could deal with these type of situations. Down he goes. Push the scuttle in, and Victor takes it. Very cool. I don't know if he's actually intentionally trying to do that, but kind of unfortunate. Should be able to heal off this guy real quick. W into Q. Awesome. Pretty much back to close enough to full HP. I'm not worried for my life right now. Super nice, man. Extremely relaxed, basically playing a ranged Nasus that has AoE hard CC. Don't even have to worry about the late game. Yeah, he's going invisible. He's trying to cheese me with his R. Okay, Kjum, WQ. And I missed my Everfrost. Vladimir blood pooled, so there was really no one I could have killed there anyways. I died so fast. Twitch Q lasts for 10 years and someone's trying to surrender. There's no need to surrender. We have 250 stacks of our passive, 256 free AP. We're sitting at 628 right now. Plus we have Gathering Storm Absolute Focus, which is giving us even more AP. We probably have at least double Vladimir's, I'd imagine. He only has one magic damage item. I'll say we have triple his. He probably only has 200. Victor, for that matter, only has 240, and he has 2.5. Now 3 AP items. He's at 295. Or more than double his. I need some camps so I can get this Rabadon. We're very close to it. At that point, we'll be able to kill Twitch with just a Everfrost Blue Smite R, I believe. That should be sufficient. +2. Or is it +3 for large monsters? It says +2, but I think they might have changed it, and they just never changed the wording. Let's pay attention. 259. Victor, do you really think I'm going to let you have this? Yeah, it's +3. They never changed the wording, but I remember them doing that patch to help Veigar in the mid lane. 262. Yeah, it is +3. Why didn't they ever change it? Large minions and large monsters are going to get 2 additional stacks. It's actually 3. Oh my god. Come on, Riot. Go ahead and Predator into the E. Everfrost WQ. Dude didn't take any damage from that. I could have Zhonya's there. I kind of just chose my own fate. And that's it. That was actually a really fun game. I will see you guys in part 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of some Veigar jungle. This time we're up against an Echo jungle. They have Trin top and a Xerath mid. Should be an interesting game. I think Echo and Tryndamere are good picks against someone like Veigar, who's high burst. Echo and Tryndamere can both basically waste your R with their own R. Try to get that guy with our Q. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Hey, +1 AP, let's go. He did stall out our back, but we got down our ward, which is fine. We're gonna go start with our bot lane for best leash possible. So in my testing, what I found is you can solo start, but you have to solo start on red. It'll give you the healing you need. Then you do red, blue into Gromp. If you don't get a leash on blue buff, it can actually kind of mess you up because the blue buff doesn't give you healing like red buff does. So if your teammates don't want a leash, you just start red buff solo, kite it out with your autos and Qs. And we're going to kite it out a little bit better than we did last game. We took way too much damage. I was afraid my teammates were going to accidentally tank it. That leash was actually like really, really good. I should have just smited it into Q though, because now we just fucked it up anyways. Yeah, definitely just smite blue, Q it. So once you get it down to like 500 health, because what we did there was just a huge waste of time. And we didn't get any AP off of it either, because we didn't technically last hit it with the Q, because it lived with a whopping 1 HP. That's fine. We'll do the wolves into reset again. I don't really like starting on blue side on Veigar. It is doable as long as you get a leash from your bot side though. Still doable. Going for the double Q, beautiful. So we're at 6 stacks even after messing up the blue buff. Lux gets a first blood mid. And we'll drag this away from our jungle just to be safe. Could actually do our red buff from here. Even though we messed up our blue, we did finish with a lot more HP. I think getting the boots is worth it though. Plus we didn't have our oracles. We can also pick up a control ward. And like I said, even if someone does try to invade you at this point, it's going to be challenging for them to kill you since it'll be full HP. You'll have your second smite charge. If you decide you can't fight them for whatever reason, you can always back off, go gank opposite side of the map. Here, Tryndamere just died, so we might end up doing something over there. We'll see. We shall see. Scuttle's up. We can go mid since we have Predator. We can do whatever we want. Zerat's dead, so I'm assuming his sums are down. That's what I'm guessing. Auto Q, that's another +2 AP. We're already at a free 12. It's about a D ring. Gotta get him inside my cage. Into the WQ. We need to keep our autos on this guy. And down he goes. Echo's fighting by himself here. Lux just missed her snare though. It's fine, we should get Scuttle out of this at least. Oh, this is cool. This is warded. That's awesome. It's gonna take a lot of damage from my red buff autos. You can sit on that. Super, super awkward fight. Plus Scuttle's healing off of it. So I don't think anyone got what they wanted there. Let me go ahead and just smite Q it. Nice. Bot side. It's just the Seraphine. I don't think we can do anything there. We're gonna have to wait for the Phelios. Oh, when you miss the cage, just gotta walk it back farther. And we'll go bot side here in a second. We still have red buff up, so we gank is solid here. Even if our Predator's on cooldown, we can pressure with the red buff damage and red buff auto slows. Auto Q. We should have enough HP now. At 27 free AP. Holy moly. Seraphine doesn't want to stay, and I get it, but I feel like we can do this, especially if it's not warded. It apparently is warded. These guys are running like crazy. Down a WQ. That's a lot of permanent AP. I think we just got 5 or 6 there because we hit him with that's 2, 2, and then I think they both ran into my E. Got a flash out of it, so that's something. Looks like Lux died. That's actually really bad. She's the one getting the gold, and she's the one who died. We don't need to use Predator since we're already behind him. We'll hit him with a WQ. Lux isn't able to catch up. I might have gone out too early. I don't know. I thought she was close enough, but kind of just walked into the stun early, so it kind of backfired on me. Interesting counterplay from him. And, oh, it kept burning. I thought I had timed it. Apparently not. It was still burning. I must have hit it with an auto or something. Top lane doesn't look gankable, so we'll hang around and farm this out for a bit. Echo's doing something bot side. He's not necessarily fed though. I don't think he can get anything out of it. He's just wasting his time. Auto Q. My Predator's on a cooldown. It's kind of awkward. I'll just go take my blue. There's no need for us to waste time on a bad gank. Gotta kite it out the best you can. You don't want to stand still against any monster camp on Veigar if you can control it. You'll be taking way more damage, especially once you have boots, because you can walk away so much faster that it's hard for it to catch up. Got it. It's doing about 163. We'll have smite for this. Might be able to gank bot depending on how much health we get. We should have enough. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. Auto Q. And we do. Oh, it's warded. Pop the Predator. Try to run these guys down. My teammates aren't reacting the fastest necessarily. I have Senna, dude. Senna's moving so fast there. What? She has those fast boots. She's hauling. I could catch her with my E though. This isn't warded. Yeah, she's dead. Got her. EWQ. She got really greedy. This is going to be a pretty good recall for us. It's a big one. This game, instead of Everfrost, I kind of want to do Ludens. We might actually have to go for Everfrost though. Even though I want the Ludens, getting Tryndamere and Echo off of us is going to be essential. If we're not able to get them off, then we'll die in their melee, so Everfrost will be good value. Xerath's a decent counter to Veigar. So is Ziggs. Any long-range mage that can truly outrange him is solid, because they don't have to play into your cage to be offensive. Lock him into the cage. I wish it was a longer stun against monsters. That'd be super, super nice. Kind of like Teemo Blind's a longer stun against monsters. Echo's bot side. Got it. Actually kind of close. I don't have R here, so this is kind of awkward. Must be warded. He backed off so fast. Got it. Go ahead and get out the cage. Drop a big old rock. Well, wait a second. I don't want to reset him before my Q comes back up. And there we go. Veigar clears. Get healthy eventually, guys. That's the key. Scaling jungler. With actually really good ganks. Especially if your teammates follow up. Auto Q. Yeah, they're getting ganked bot side. I'll Predator for this. He's gonna R back. Big Seraphine R. E auto Q. WR. Down he goes. There's no reason for us to chase them. Stall out the wave a little bit. Leave control ward right here. This is an easy gank. Their bot lane doesn't have any tools to avoid my gank other than Senna speed up. It's not going to save them once they're in my cage though. Ooh, this is a close game. Nice and close. It's going to be fun. My R's on a cooldown, so I'm not going to go for Xerath. We probably won't be able to kill him if he's full HP. Instead, we can kill their bot lane with cage. Got her. Ooh, she flashed. Wow. She had flash and cleanse. That was a really smart sun pick for her. She can get away from me and the Seraphine fairly consistently. Looks like Xerath's paying attention. I'm not going to be able to get anything here. Except for a little bit of XP as I cross over. You don't really want to show like this if you can control it. He'll give away your position on the map. Guess we could reset for Everfrost. Come on, Lux, land your snare. We're gonna blue smite him into the W, Q. Lux is doing extremely low damage right now. Like giga low damage. He almost landed that. Feels bad. My R is up. We can do something bot side. She's basically doing 0 damage. She even landed her abilities and just didn't matter. EWQ, blue smite R. I can't see anything. My screen locked. Get a little bit of XP out of it. Not bad. R's on cooldown. Predator's on cooldown. We're sitting on a lot of gold. We might as well reset. Seraphine's going to get herself killed. There it is. We'll grab a Dark Seal and a Control Word. You always want to have a Control Word on you if you can afford it. It's super convenient if someone steps into a bush and you don't have vision. It's an easy way to take control of a situation. Things are going to get a lot easier with the Everfrost. I'm going to hold Xerath still for longer so I can pelt him with my W's. At least that's the plan. Can even use it against these turds. There it is, plus 280. I reset the Gromp like a champ. I pulled them together for nothing. My Q should kill. 274. It's getting to where we need it, just about. Seraphine's trying to do some stuff. Got the stun. And next Q does it. We'll go bot once we have someone to follow up our gank with. If we had R, I would go there and get a kill, but R's on cooldown. So there's really no rush. Caitlyn's missing a bit of health though. This might be doable. We're on a ward, of course. Get her with the E, Everfrost, QW, Blue Smite. I'll pop her with the R and run. I don't feel like dying. Aphelios didn't react to my gank at all, so I'm going to take those minions. He didn't fire a single ability, auto attack, summoner spell, or anything when we ganked there. He was just standing under for the minions. Luckily, our R was up, so we were able to complete the mission. Bada boom, he's out of here. The more fed you get, the more items you get, the more levels you get. The farming gets way smoother. Oh, I missed that one. That's fine. It's good practice when you E the monsters and try to fish your cage on its hitbox to begin with. Start to get a much better understanding of how to push this champ to its limits. Oh, rip. Oh, I haven't even taken Krugs yet. That's kind of funny. I think this is my first time taking them. Gonna keep grabbing these +2s. That one is trolling me though. What is it doing? It just froze out and sat there. Trinmere has a full item. Don't mind if I do. More +2s. Seraphine's under fire. I don't have any vision in this area. But I do have Gromp. I'll be taking this +3. I can't believe the text is still bugged for that. It's +3 for large monsters though. I think large minions as well. Cage, WQ, auto R. There it is. Oh, there's someone over here. Fish some red buff autos on this guy. Into the Q, auto. Held on to the blue smite. I knew we didn't need it. The Seraphine's actually playing pretty well. She's definitely carrying her 80 carry. She hasn't died yet, and they've been soaking quite a bit of pressure bot side, all things considered. Even though we kind of messed up on our initial clear, it hasn't impacted the game that much because the ganks are so consistent. As long as you can manage some successful ganks, the game still plays out the same exact way. It's that Predator. You really need it. Without Predator, your ganks can walk away from you. There's nothing you can do about it. Our R is on a cooldown, so we probably can't kill Caitlyn, even though she's at a massive item deficit. If we do, we're going to have to land everything. Hold her still with the Everfrost. Oh, nice drop from the Seraphine. That was a really nice skill shot. We're at 31k gold. We still probably don't even need tier 2s. I'm feeling the robbed on second item rush. We're going to be doing so much damage because we're already at 363 AP, which is quite a bit. Very, very high for this point in the game. My R is up. I could grab a kill here. +2. +2 again. And I just wasted the big raptor with my red buff. They can't push a wave in on me. It's not possible. Get a little bit of mana back. Echo's gonna look to troll me. Hope I guess not. Thought he was gonna try to do something. He definitely can't fight us. We land one skill shot and he'll be a goner. He won't be able to R either when he's CC'd. I don't think they realize how easy it is for us to last hit. Yeah, he can't approach. Goodbye, Echo. Nice try. Got it. We're at a free 214 AP. That's more than 10 per minute. That's super, 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 super high. We'll Predator her down. She has tier 2 boots. But with Predator, we're faster. We're moving 500. Auto WQ, auto. Auto, Everfrost, Q. You try to take my Gromp, I'll be taking those. It's so funny. If you don't want to get into a CS battle with Veigar, his rock gets to the point where it one-shots the wave. Don't really know where that guy went. Oh, why is it doing that? That big raptor's trolling me. I'll be taking that. Or almost. R's coming up. Predator's down. Echo's looking to force something here. I gotta get out there. Oh, cha! Let's go, baby. Down he goes. Blue smite. Oh, he's actually so tanky. It's... I don't get why he's that tanky. It's kind of awkward. Super, super hard to kill. I guess because he has magic resist. That's all. That's the only thing he has. And I haven't spent my gold, I suppose, but still. Don't know where this trend is. I still have my Everfrost just in case he pops out of bush. Are you kidding me? That Q didn't kill. It should have done... I thought it was doing 640. Maybe that was the rock doing 640 to it. Yeah, I misread it. Q's doing around 400 to monsters that have armor magic resist. We're sitting on nearly 5k gold. Seems legit. Yeah, they're still kind of scared to fight, and I'm sitting on so much. I'm gonna go back for Dark Sail. Can't really save luck. She's too far away. Instead, I'll be getting this and that. They can get dragon. I don't really care. Even if it is a flame dragon, I would rather them get that than me throw shut down and them get it. We're sitting on way too much gold for way too long there. We'll go ahead and pop Predator because they're in range. Down he goes. Oh, I thought I was fighting Senna there. I guess not. She was really fast. Goodbye. Oh man, that R though. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute all because this is hilarious. He was really hoping that wouldn't kill him. We're sitting at nearly 1,000 AP. Nearly at 1k HP, guys. Yeah, 1k AP. What am I saying? You're dead. I messed up, but she died from Luxar. I'm out of there, dude. I don't feel like dying, so we simply won't die. Hey, Trindamere, sit on that one, buddy. Sit on a big old rock now, would you? Oh, yeah. I kind of want to flash R, but at the same time, I kind of don't. It's hard to explain. Badoosh! I'll do it for him, though. Xerath deserves it. Take one for the Seraphine. She's been very useful. Man, we are at 1,000 AP in 23 minutes. Very spicy. There's no coming back into this game for them. Not to be dramatic, I definitely wouldn't want to be them against this big of a Veigar. As Veigar mid, you have to start sharing minions with your laner, but as Veigar jungle, you still get access to the monsters. You have a much more consistent flow of permanent AP to feed on. Hey, Echo. I didn't even have to W. Cool little volley bear dance. They're trying to decide if they want to chase him or not. They figure it's probably not the best idea with the Veigar hanging around. Go ahead, Predator into this. Hey, he walked into my cage. Got him with the rock. QR, come on, Senna. Skadoosh. He has Maw. He has Maw and he got incinerated. He got put in the freaking nuclear reactor there. There's no saving his soul. Nothing left. That's just too much, man. We only have a couple of items and we have it 1k AP. I want to reset and see how much I have. Yeah, goodbye, Echo. Let me reset. I want to see. Let me back. I want to spend my gold and turn into a butterfly. Got a void staff. What else do we go for at this point? I guess we'll go for Shadow Flame. Team probably wanted me to end. We might have been able to. It was a little bit forced though. My R's on cooldown. Come on, Seraphine. Believe. Cage. I didn't really want to R this guy, but I will. It's such a big R too. All right, let's go terrorize these people. They queue up for a rank game. Little did they know they were going to be harassed by a Veigar jungle. Oh god, they have supers pouring in. It's pretty early in the game to have to be dealing with those. Their inhib's coming up though. Good for them. Goodbye, Senna. Just, oh, I might actually die. I'm dead. I'm dead. No. Oh, we got exhausted. Exhaust is actually broken. Was it 40% damage reduction or 35? Yeah, 35% damage reduction is so strong. Oh, man. They should have both died. Well played to them. Wow. Banshees is a really good item against Veigar. Especially at this point in the game. I think I hit Xerath with a big rock and it didn't kill him because the Banshees full soaked it. And it's on a fairly short cooldown as well. It's only 40 seconds. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end now. There's no need to drag this out. We should probably go for Banshees ourselves. Banshees would be a really good item against their team. Or more mobility. Getting a Dead Man's a Force of Nature or Cosmic. Having more speed to actively dodge their stuff would keep me alive extremely effectively. Just die, would you, red buff? Spoof. Maybe we should just drag this game out and see how many stacks we can get. Oh, I'm not gonna tank it. You're crazy. Veigar should never have to tank the Baron. My rocks, especially, I'll do half damage. My rocks are doing 1500 damage and it's only on a 2.9 second cooldown. So if I'm tanking it, we'll be doing half. The Baron will take 10 years longer. We Q smite it, down it goes. Predator into this guy. Wait, where did he go? Is he still running? Yeah, that wasn't a bad R. Oh, he's trying to live. What a goofball. Yeah, he's a goner. I'll be taking that, buddy. Permanent 412. 1396. Yeah, 1 Q nearly kills the big Krug. These guys are in some deep doo-doo. Some deep doo-doo feces. Predator is down, R is up, Flash is up. RR does 1358. Senna has 1682. RR nearly one-shots her. Very nearly. Come on, Volibear, don't be that guy. Gave Xerath a fat shutdown. He actually kind of chunks me now. Oh, got his flash. That minion's got a lot of extra stuff. Oh, he has... That's why. He has whole break. These guys are all posting up. Come to me, Seraphine. I got him with the with the Everfrost. QR, bye bye. Goodbye, Caitlyn. Skadoosh. Oh, it's so evil, dude. Holy crap. I love Veigar, man. GG's. Let's take a look at the graph. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, we were middle of the pack. For runes, very high value. I enjoy Veigar a lot. He's one of my favorite off-meta picks, and he's unironically a 1v5 jungler. Just need to get past his first 2 levels, get to level 3, and it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hack the algorithm. My name is 𝐒𝐿. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.